The ruthless other woman made the wife die from anger. On the third day she rushed to move in. She wanted to win over her future mother-in-law, but she had no idea she got the wrong person. The old lady in front of her was not her future mother-in-law. She was actually the real mother of the late wife, and the man she tried so hard to please was nothing more than a son-in-law who married into wealth. The old lady saw this cunning woman mistaking her identity. She wanted to take advantage while the man was away, so the old lady decided to play along. She swore to make both the woman and that unfaithful man pay. She immediately let the woman move into the mansion, claiming she would test the character of her future daughter-in-law. The woman happily moved in without a clue, but the moment she entered, she began yelling at the maid like a bossy queen. She did not know she had just stepped into the old lady's trap. Arrogant and ignorant, she barged into the late wife's bedroom. She ordered the maid to throw everything out. The old lady was furious. How dare she touch her daughter's belongings? She stopped her immediately. Then she told her she had another room ready. The woman thought it must be a luxury suite, but when she opened the door, she found it was a filthy storage room. She tried to act spoiled to get a better room, but the old lady said, even though the Shin family was wealthy now, their ancestors once survived by picking up trash. Sleeping here would remind her of that hardship. If she could not endure this, she was not worthy to marry into the family. The woman did not dare to give up. She wanted that wealthy life at all costs, so she agreed to stay in the storage room, but the tests had only just begun. The old lady handed her a daughter-in-law assessment chart. She had to finish all the chores on time every day. She explained this was to keep out worthless women. If the woman refused, she could leave right away. There were plenty of women dying to marry in, so the woman started doing chores. From cooking and laundry to cleaning every corner, she took over all the maids' work alone, until she collapsed asleep on the toilet. But the old lady would not let her rest. She ordered the maid to wake her with icy water. The woman almost exploded with rage. She wanted to punish that arrogant maid, but the old lady stopped her. She said the maid had served the family for 8 generations. No outsider had the right to scold her. Then she threatened to fail her assessment. The woman panicked and begged on her knees. She pleaded for one last chance. The old lady agreed. She even said she had a gift for her. The woman was moved to tears. She thought it must be something valuable, but when she opened the box, it was just a pair of worn-out shoes. The maid urged her to put them on quickly. The woman resisted in shame. The old lady mocked her, asking if she had a guilty conscience. The woman could only obey. Wearing those worn-out shoes, she followed the old lady into another room. There she discovered the wife's memorial room. Before she could react, the old lady demanded she kneel. She declared the wife was the rightful wife, and an outsider had no status. If she wanted to enter this family, she must bow to the wife's memorial. The woman reluctantly obeyed. The old lady stared at her daughter's photo in grief. She swore to make the woman pay for all the pain. 8 hours passed before she let her go. Then she announced the woman had passed the test. She set the wedding date for 3 days later. The woman was overjoyed. She wanted to tell the man the good news, but the old lady stopped her. She said the man would be informed separately. The woman should go tell her own parents instead. The woman agreed and left limping, but she had no idea